Put your hands together for your next comic, Billy Harper.
Whoa! Hey everyone,
Probably don't need a mic, I got a pretty loud voice. Hey, and keep it going for Danny and Mike. Keep it going for both of them. Keep it going for the Crystal City Sports Bar tonight. Alright, I'm going to pause for a moment because Elliot's getting ready to looks like he's getting ready to make his move and I don't want to get in his way. But hey, people say I'm a good dad, and it's because it's what my wife tells me, that I think and act like an 8-year-old boy. So tonight's set, it's going to be nothing but fart noises and boobies. All right? Somebody likes the fart noises. But the thing about comedy is that it's been great because it's brought me closer to my son. And my son doesn't have boobies. But he did tell me, though, that he watch it when they're pre-gaming on Friday and Saturday nights. He's a sophomore down at VCU. They got a Rams fan in here, great. And he watches my comedy sets on YouTube with his friends as they're getting stoned. And I get more laughs from them than I do from this audience. But the thing is, being a father, I've got a dad who went and traced our family history. And he found out one thing, that our family comes from a long line of white trash.
Join the club.
I am in the club now. In fact, get this.
Ask Elliot.
But get this though. My full name is Billy Wayne Harper III, which makes me the Redneck King. Redneck King. And my family, they love their in and their C words. NASCAR and cigarettes. And they run the F, they spout the F word out like you wouldn't imagine. Faith. And it's beautiful. My grandmother, God rest her soul, she loved her holy water, Jack and Coke. And in moderation. In fact, Grandma Harper, she once told me that if I drink too much and if I lie, God's going to turn me into a black person. She lied. And she didn't turn into a black person either. But I've been traveling a lot recently and been making a few trips to Hawaii this year because of my job. And the one thing I've learned is that Hawaii has a great food culture. And on the island, I discovered the best Dole Whip in Hawaii. It's at the marijuana dispensary. And I had to show this to my friends. I took a picture of it, and the dispensary's website came up on my iPhone. And I'm like, thank God my son and his friends aren't here. But I've been getting a lot of experiences in Hawaii, and as soon as I get a tribal tattoo, I'm going to get laid. Okay? But the one thing I did learn, I'm that guy who posts shakas. I post shakas on every single text, Instagram post, Facebook post, and I discovered something, that the Hawaiians have a word for that guy who does that. Douche. But the one thing about Hawaii is, and has anybody ever, and this is really for the comedians in the room, have they ever traveled someplace and performed in a show there, whether it's an open mic or a showcase or anything like that? Okay, so I'm the only one. which is good because it kind of reminds me of when I was in college and talked to my friends about the first girl I hooked up with. And they like, well, what's her name? Who is she? And I said, you don't know her. I was out of town and she was too. But recently I've taken up master swimming. We got some swimmers in the audience. Hey, is anybody in the room a former high school athlete? Any kind of sport? All right, you in the back. I guess it's Miranda or Andrea. What sports you do? The girl who rose her hand, the blonde girl who we've been talking about all night. Who rose her? Yes, you.
She left.
Huh?
Softball.
Okay. Softball?
Talking about her.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, her.
You still play?
That's not me. That's my sister.
My bad.
Sorry.
No problems. My time's almost up. But I'm delusional as fuck. And the thing is, though, swimming, it's not a sport. It's a series of awkward events. Like that time you're wearing a Speedo and your balls press into your ass, and you get introduced to a pretty girl, and you're adjusting your junk. And hey, I'm Billy Harper. That's my time. I'm gonna turn it back to the room. Have our host Danny come up and enjoy the sausage fest.
Thank you, Billy. Give it up one more time. I'm actually part Hawaiian.
All right.
I was born in Hawaii. I was part Hawaiian and part Asian.